Since they started messing up the numbering of the history of the Dalek set, someone at character options must have thought, hold on a minute, we can go and do the Daleks we haven't been able to do because we've already done the stories. So here we are with yet another Remembrance of the Dalek set. The packaging is exactly the same as it has been for the last few years in the 7th Doctor style guide, with the title of the set and the brackets that it's the Imperial Battle Squad set now, with the limited edition sticker and all the other kind of things you'd expect, with yet another Doctor Who logo to one side and another in the corner of the back with the write-up of the story and behind the scenes information, and it has that cool old Doctor Who holographic sticker thing and another Doctor Who logo at the top and just your legal stuff at the bottom. Before I get into the actual review, I just wanted to say thank you to Shop for who I've managed to get some of the latest B&M sets because the distribution has been poor lately, so it's great to have the opportunity to pick them up. They're a great site and have loads of other Doctor Who memorabilia, and I'd recommend checking them out. First, taking a look at the Imperial Dalek, it seems weird to have a release so soon because the Coal Hill set doesn't feel like too long ago. I know it's been 5 years, but I feel if you're this far into collecting the B&M sets now, you probably also got the Coal Hill one, so I don't really see why they decided to release a bog standard Imperial when they could have gone with maybe the destroyed one, which was in the original Emperor Davros set, but hey ho, I suppose if you did miss out, it's nice and helps be an army builder, so it has its perks. This variant does have a few differences to that one though. It's the only one I have to hand. I don't have the original, I think it was 2010 one that came with a variant of the 7th Doctor, but this one, the eye is clear, which I think is supposed to be more accurate. I've heard a few people say actually it's still a bit wrong, but I think this is the most definitive version they can get of the Imperial Dalek, and it looks close enough to it, so I don't really mind. Another difference I've noticed is that with the slats, the mesh on the midsection's gone, which, taking a look at pictures, is more accurate to it, which, I don't know, I mean, I guess it is more accurate, but sometimes looking at it, I just think it's a tiny bit bland, but, if it's like that, fair dues. But in addition to the clear eyepiece, the whole eye stalk in general looks to be a new piece. I don't know if it reuses something from another Dalek, but it's different to the one from 2020. This one is more longer than the other one, and the rims around the eye seem different. What I find odd about this variant though is the gold, because it's different to the one from 2020 again, but it doesn't seem to match with what the Emperor Davros was last year, and in comparison with the Special Weapons Dalek, I feel the Special Weapons Dalek gold feels more like what the Emperor Davros one is, and even that seemed more in line with the 2020 Imperial release, so I don't know why this one seems to look like it's different. I mean, I suppose maybe as a little bit of a change to the one from a few years ago, but I don't know, it just doesn't seem as in uniform to the more recent Imperial releases from Remembrance of the Daleks. Imperial Dalek has the exact bog standard Dalek figure articulation you can come to expect, with the head doing a 360 and the eye stalk can go up and down, as well as the manipulator arm and the exterminator gun being able to go about. It has wheels, so it can go around and shout, "Exterminator!" I think for a lot of people the main attraction of the set will be the Special Weapons Dalek, because the first two variants have just become so hard to come by, so now you can get what should be the retail standard version, but it's B&M, so good luck trying to get one, because it's going to be a pain. At the top of the dome there are some, dirt scratches on it, which I think look quite good. It's like it's been in a battle. It's all weathered up and beaten, so I think that's good. But then you get to the skirt section, and the weathering is just so inconsistent. I don't get what happened here. I mean, one side it seems that it's a fine amount. I suppose there are bits that aren't as consistent to it. They turn to the side and it's just covered in it, and then some bits just left out. I've seen some where it's one side seems completely fine weathering, and then you get to the other one and it's just covered in it. Like, it seems so inconsistent, and because of the, like, vacuum sealed packaging, you can't really, see what's on the other side, so you don't really know how your special weapons Dalek's going to come about. But I suppose it makes them all look different, and they've all had their own battles, so that's nice. Or it just looks like with the 15th Doctor TARDIS set, someone's gone over it with a Sharpie and just gone job done. But it's fine enough. It's not as bad as the TARDIS, at least. I do actually quite like the bronze on this Dalek around the gun. I think it looks pretty good, and it seems a fair contrast to the original two. So if you really have those, there is something a bit new here as well. And also I don't know if it is a quality control issue because it doesn't seem like there's much on it. But again, the weathering's so inconsistent. Who knows at this point? But there are some like silver sort of scratches on the gun, which it looks quite good. I just wish there was a bit more on there because it's a tiny bit lacking. Also with the gun, it seems too clean in a way. It just seems more plasticky than the sound effects version, which I feel like maybe there could have been a bit more going with the gun, but hey ho. This isn't your usual Dalek figure, so the big gun can nod up and down, and also not many people seem to realise, but the midsection can actually turn on this one, and also it's just like any other Dalek, so it has the wheels, so it can go around with its big gun going pew 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 pew. Overall though, I think it is a pretty solid set. If you don't have the special weapons Dalek from before, this is a great opportunity to get it now, and the Imperial Dalek, it's alright, it's nice enough. I mean, even if you have the one from a couple years back, it's still fine, and I suppose it is more accurate to what's seen on screen, so there's that. But overall, pretty decent set. Tell me what you think of it. Do you like the weathering on the special weapons Dalek? Do you absolutely hate it? Do you like the video or do you not? Dislike it if you don't. I don't really mind, but subscribe if you really liked it. I will hopefully be back for another video very soon, taking a look at the Revenge of the Cybermen set. So stay tuned for that. Put your notification bells on. That's if you subscribe, but hey ho. I don't mind. Do what you want. Goodbye.